This game is brought to you by Score Sports, the leader in sports videography. For all your videography needs, reach out to us at www.scoresports.com.
Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a tape delay edition of Jonesboro versus Riverdale. Based on poor internet, we'll go ahead and start off with the tip here, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to have everybody with us in a tape delay format. Today is November 30th, 2018. We're live here at Riverdale High School. Raiders versus the Cardinals. The Cardinals are in black. The Raiders are in white. I'm Bo McMichael with Score Sports. Glad to have you tuning in and watching a little bit of action here. First play of the game. Go ahead and give it to the number 10, Chris Holland, for the Cardinals. Did my best to try to figure out how to run this thing live, but we are in a metal dome, and it was just not going to happen. Well, this past, he traveled in and got caught. This past Tuesday, we had our first home game, Jonesboro did, at the Lock, and lost to Fayette County in a very contested matchup. Found out that really Fayette County is going to be the team to beat this year. And looks like Jonesboro's, that's going to be their main competition. I don't expect too much competition tonight. Riverdale comes in 1-2 for the season. Jonesboro's 1-3. I'll continue to give you updates on the clock. Deep three, in and out. Walker, number 33, takes it from the top of the key. Over to number 12, Bryce Martin. He loses the handle on it, and Riverdale takes it back the other way. Slap into the backboard. No foul called. Bryce takes it up and give him two. The big man takes it coast to coast and is able to connect. Riverdale was trying to get a nice little charge, throwing an elbow with this and that. Enjoying Riverdale's uniforms. Even Jonesboro, I can see the numbers. Me being an old man that I am, I'm doing the best I can with what I don't have. New gymnasium here in Clayton County. It's the second year in existence for the Riverdale Raiders gymnasium. They tore down the old gym and rebuilt this nice, bright, shiny metal tin that does not allow for any type of cell signal to come through. So for those that wanted to tune in tonight, I deeply apologize. I'm learning with this new region where signals work and where signals do not work. Earlier today, we watched the Jonesboro Lady Cardinals defeat the Riverdale Lady Raiders. Not much of a matchup. It's nice to see the Cardinals get on a winning track after losing to the Rebound, Dakota. And Dakota's taking it coast, passes over to Walker. Walker steps up for the three and drains it. An early 7-0 lead. Like to see Walker start off on a quick note, and they're going to call a timeout. With that, we'll take a moment. We'll be right back. Once again, this is tape delayed, so don't go anywhere. All right, coming out of the timeout, Riverdale needed to take a moment to gather themselves, down 7-0 early here in the first quarter. 5 minutes and some change. Riverdale and Jonesboro, one of the longest rivalries here in Clayton County, next to the Morrows and the Forest Parks in the North Clayton, the original five, one could say. He tried to reverse, Dakota did, was trying to get something going on here, did not happen. Rebound Riverdale, Riverdale takes it back up. See if they can get points. Oh, they're going to call a foul on number 10, Chris Holland. He was trying to stop the progression, realized it was his bad. With a nice little hand high five with Coach Melman. I am definitely multitasking, watching on my phone the GHSA state playoffs. Two teams in the Metro Atlanta advanced. Kind of going to keep my eye. Good steal from Dakota as Dakota takes it up the court, passes over to Walker. Walker into Bryce. Oh, he walked. What are they going to call? They're going to call a down foul, meaning that he's not going to be able to shoot. It's going to be passed underneath. Walker, another spot up three, no good. Bryce gets it slapped away. They're going to call a foul. Felt like it was a clean block. Bryce goes to the line to shoot two. Bryce Martin, a 6'6" senior here at Jonesboro. Misses the first, hits the iron and goes out. Denied, they would say. Eight to nothing. Jonesboro leads Riverdale. Wanted to see how they would respond after there. Goodness gracious, that was nice. He took it to the rim, dunked over a Cardinal. Couldn't see who that was. Sometimes it moves a little bit too fast. Passes over to Walker, over to Dakota. Back to Bryce. Walker top of the key. I know we're looking for Deshaun to get involved a little bit here, number 0. So I take it the man's got ups. If he's able to take it coast to coast and toss it in. I'm a fan of the dunks. We haven't seen any dunks from Jonesboro this year. Don't know if we'll have anybody that can. Not necessarily concerned about that. I enjoy the jump shots, the working the defense, and the easy points. The points where you're underneath the goal and you shoot a layup or a free throw. Substitution comes in. Looks like number 10, Chris Hollins, comes out. We got Deshaun, we got Walker, we got Bryce. Number 5 came in the game, Calvin Crumbly. First substitution of the night. Around the river bend, number 1 spots up. Got to get the rebound. 2 powers up and count it. That was a nice, I'm not going to get it, tried the replay. Sorry about that. I'll work on that the best way I can. It's always a way to just kind of throw it in there. But a good and one right there for the Raiders. Raiders control the rebound, seeing if they can put more points on the board. It was 8-0. Now it's 8-4. Deshaun gets an early foul. Not Deshaun, Dakota. Number 3, senior. Walker, it looks like going to be a defensive struggle for both teams right now. They're all doing their best to make sure they know they're there. Everybody's got to get into their groove, get past this first quarter here. About 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Everybody's got to find their comfortability in this new region. I would say that Riverdale looks a little small up front. Not even necessarily big man, but he did power it home. Oh, Bryce with the block. Surprised they didn't call a foul on that. Surprised they didn't call a foul there either. They're letting them play coast to coast. Calvin Crumley comes in, scores 2 points. Feed off of it, looked like it came from Dakota. But don't hold me to it. My brain's not like it used to be. Oh. They're definitely moving the ball around. Kind of a costly turnover there by Riverdale. Calvin takes it from the top of the key. He's thought about it for a second. Now they're just working on their good old passing skills. That's what we do at practice. Might as well show that we can do it here in a game. Walker dishes it out to number 2, Quentin Thomas. Thomas hands it back to Walker. Looks like Walker's going to be running the boards tonight from the top of the key. Dishes it over to Deshaun. Thomas from the corner misses the 3. Turnover from Jonesboro. Less than a minute remaining here in the first quarter. I'm Bo McMichael with Score Sports. Glad to have everybody with us here tonight. It is tape delayed. Our next action will be on Tuesday night versus Griffin. You thought the internet was bad here. The internet's probably going to be even worse at Griffin. They might hold to the last shot, trying to give them some pressure. Spot up jumper, no good. Got in there and got their rebound. Great job on number 1. Lionel Robinson's in the game. Look like they're going to wait for the final shot here. Down to 10 seconds. Spot up jumper. Misses the rim. And that's the end of the first quarter with your score. Jonesboro Cardinals 10. Riverdale Raiders 4. I'm Bowman Michael with Score Sports. We'll be right back. All right, back to live play here in the second quarter. 8 minutes on the clock. Cardinals up by 6. Good dish down. They pushed it right back out. Rebound, turnover, and away we go. Nice three-pointer. Unfortunately, I was working on the boards, did not see who shot the three-pointer, so don't get all too upset with me. Just trying to run some ads. Foul, like it's going to be a base foul. Go to the line to shoot 2. While we do that, I'd like to thank our sponsors here at Jonesboro High School. First sponsor up on the plate is Advanced Chiropractors of Conyers. Then Allegiance Imaging and Radiology, BSN Sports. The Dwarf House off of Terra Boulevard. Rocky's Cafe and Pizza. FCA, Georgia Turf Management, Pounds Property Management, Sawyer Electrical Contractors, Shell Food Mart, Summit Design and Build, and Stevens McCray Mechanical. And Stevens and McCray Mechanical. During the second quarter, ads will run the whole time. Give proper kudos to our sponsors. Deep three, in and out by Thomas. Number 1, Lauren Rail, we'll call him Mr. Robinson, until I get his pronunciation correct. Was looking for some type of activity, did not happen. Number 30 for the Raiders coming in the game. Thomas will pass it out underneath. Looking for somebody. Whew, good dish. Oh, almost. Bryce, count it. No, don't count it. When he'll go to the line and shoot 2. You know, that's always a tricky way of looking for that goal right underneath, you know, that pass underneath, and he shot it to him. I give him that. I was a little surprised. It was good eyes and good hands. Just didn't connect inside the basket. Six minutes and 31 seconds on the clock. First basket's good. Increases the lead to 10. Here in the second quarter. This is region play action here for Jonesboro and Riverdale. Jonesboro is 0-1 in region play, looking to get even back to 500. Tell you one thing, he was on the gods of basketball right there. The rim was very kind to him on both plays. And away we go. The smell of nachos is making me drool from the concession stand at this point. My inner thoughts came out that time. Sorry about that. A lot of defense on Jonesboro side. They're going to call a quick timeout. Nope, calling jump ball. And it goes in the hands of Jonesboro. Spot up three from Thomas. Nothing but net. Something we did not see on Tuesday. Glad to see this team coming back and shooting and making baskets. We had no problem shooting on Tuesday, but making baskets was another story. Lost the handle. Oh, he definitely touched that line. Over and back, over and back. Everybody likes it when you go over and back. Dakota contemplates it, does the jumper, makes his 2 points. It's 20-4 here. Not even halfway through the second quarter. Lost the handle. Want to call a foul. Looks like on number 1, Mr. Robinson. No good. Takes it the other way. Spot up three on Dakota. He went in for a monstrous rebound. Dakota was able to follow up and get his own rebound back again. Quick timeout from Riverdale or Jonesboro. Either way, we'll be right back. This is Bowman Michael, Score Sports. All right, here we go, coming out of the timeout. That was a Riverdale timeout, 22-4. Jonesboro in a comfortable lead here at Riverdale High School. They get that ball across. No 10-second violation. And he was finally able to put some scores on the board here for Riverdale. Dakota, he was all out of control right there. He was not able to regain once he decided he was going to drive in the hole and try to shoot. Lucky for him, he's able to go underneath the basket and shoot two. First basket's good for Dakota. One of these days I'll get me a statistician or a camera person, and I'll try to keep score, find out who's our leading scorer of the night. He makes both baskets. Hey, it's so nice to see this group shoot a little bit better today. Everybody came back after that first loss against Fayette County, and they all wanted to know what was going on. Bryce Martin with the steal. Dakota in Levi's turnover, and away we go the other way. Possible goaltending. They're going to call goaltending. Yeah. It looked like it. Referee way away from the basket, at least had the angle to see it. Robinson takes it up the court over to Bryce. Felt like he walked right there. Didn't call it. Refs are definitely struggling with calls. Little sloppy ball play right now. Jump ball. Go back in the hands of Riverdale. to find me a cough button where if I need a cough, I can hit the mute button, clearing off my cough here. Sorry if I coughed in anybody's ears. I was trying to mute it. Three minutes and some change remaining here in the second quarter. Riverdale down 26-8. Around the river the bend they go. I'll tell you one thing, if they have calmed down, they actually got a decent little team here in Riverdale. I like what they're doing, pushing that ball underneath the goal. Nice turnaround from Bryce. Bryce is making a little name for himself here tonight. Showing what a big man here at Jonesboro could do. Now, I will say this. Riverdale has not hit many outside shots, to say the least. As I say that, 15 tries to shoot, and the rim is not kind to him. Dakota up for the spot three. Somebody said net, and he said, sure, why not? Nobody's going to get it. It's going to go out of bounds. Riverdale, Jonesboro basketball. 2 minutes and 28 seconds remaining here in the first half of play. Second region game of the season for Jonesboro. Took an L against Fayette County, but hey, looking to turn that around here tonight and get back to 500 in the region play. It's a long season. Baby steps, they said. Baby steps. Going to call a foul. Walker go to the line to shoot two. First shot by Walker, no good. It's 31-10 here. 2 minutes and some change remaining. Actually, a dime and 4 pennies remaining. Misses both. Uncharacteristic of Brandon, senior here at Jonesboro. He has definitely come on strong tonight. Ooh, off his foot. It'll still be Riverdale's basketball. Finally got across half court. They are definitely bringing some pressure tonight defensively. Got to be in shape to handle that pressure on a consistent manner. 30's a big drink of water. 32's in the game for Jonesboro. Mr. Chapley. Not sure if it's Josiah or Joseph, but I don't think there's a P, so I'm going to go with Josiah. There we go. That would be Thomas from the corner with the three. 34-10. They love driving it down. They're going to call a foul. That's a pretty late call. Almost felt like a pity call there. Trying not to be hungry, but I am thinking about food right now. I'm on this, hey, let's lose a little bit of weight before the New Year's. He misses the first one. Looks to hopefully make the second one. Football season's pretty much over for myself based on my teams that I root for and the teams that I film for. So it's time to get yourself back in shape. You kind of let yourself go a little bit during football season. Want to try next year not to have that happen. Anybody out there looking for somebody to train? I'd love to be trained. Yelled at. Have sand thrown in my face. Second shot. He's able to connect on the second one, makes it 34-11. Under the 1 minute mark here in the first half, Jonesboro has simply dominated. They're working on their connection. Everybody's trying to help each other out. Walker to Dakota. He was not able to get it in. But then you like the fact that Calvin came in, tried to tip it in himself. Teamwork does make the dream work. Calvin misses the first. We're definitely seeing free throw action tonight where we only had 6 times to the line on Tuesday. At least we're seeing ourselves go to the line tonight. That shows that we're being a little bit more aggressive. Makes the last one, or the second one, which is the last one. Here we go. Right at 45 seconds. Oh, easy basket. Going to be, felt like that probably was out on Jonesboro. Felt like it was out on Jonesboro based on everything that I saw, unless they're going to call a foul. They're going to reverse it here. Nope. They're still giving it to Jonesboro. They should hold for the final shot if Riverdale allows that. Less than 30 seconds on the clock. 35-11. Little shimmy shake from Dakota. Ten seconds. Dips it out to Thomas, and he drains the three. And that is a nice way to end the first half here at Riverdale. Your score, Jonesboro 38, Riverdale Raiders 11. I'm Bowman Michael with Score Sports. We'll be back with the start of the second half. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the third quarter of play here at Riverdale High School Coliseum Gymnasium. A very quick halftime, it felt like, and away we go. (38-11) here at the start of the third quarter. Man next to me is eating nachos. They smell fantastic. Good move by Calvin all the way to the hole. Increases the lead to 40-11 here early in the third quarter. Quick turnover and away we go. Looks like Deshaun's going to go up. Gets it blocked. Able to get the 2 points in. They're not going to call a foul. That was a clean block by Riverdale, but not able to stop it. They are bombarding here. They have come back ready to play here in the third quarter. Jump ball. Riverdale gains the possession. 42-11. A 30-point ball game here in region play. Next Tuesday, we venture over to the Griffin Bears. Should be a fun, exciting game. I haven't been back there in roughly about 3 years. Deshaun with another steal. Dishes it over. Falls out of Calvin's hand, and we go the other way. Walker with the steal. Will he give it over to Dakota? Yes, he will. Dakota with the basket. Coach probably going to need to call a timeout. Nope. Riverdale coach is sitting there and going, hey, let's play through this team. Jonesboro's ball again. Started off, really has a 6-0 run here in the third quarter. I'm Bowman Michael with Score Sports. Glad to have you watching a tape delay. Dishes down to Calvin. Walker's trying to figure out what he wants to do with it. Oh, he finds a seam, dishes it over. Bryce is able to handle it and get the quick layup, and away we go. Going to call a foul on Walker, enough to take his shoelaces off. First team foul of the second half. Spot up three from number 30. He had no other options, so he said, hey, I'll shoot it. Out of bounds. Another turnover by Riverdale. Jonesboro basketball. 8-0 run here to start the third quarter. Deshaun's got to get on the other side. Line of demarcation there. Dishes it from Bryce to Deshaun. Going to say no basket. Foul occurred before the shot. I am multitasking a little bit right now. I am watching a couple of the state football playoff games on my cell phone. Hopefully I won't be too distracted. 46-11. Somebody's got to have something going on in their brains for a distraction. Good pass in from Walker to Bryce. I'm not able to connect. I'd like to see us work on that here before Griffin. Got to be able to get those inbound plays with scores. Good block, but they're going to say it was not clean. Calvin with the foul. Don't know if it picked it up because I was watching it, not moving my camera quick enough. Sorry about that. Good rebound. They were able to get 1 point. At least break that. Oh, good dish. Sorry, my brain's thinking about some things, so I got quiet all of a sudden. 48-12, right under the 5-minute mark here in the third quarter. It has been nothing but Jonesboro here in the third quarter. I'm not even sure. Deep three. 3 taps on the rim was not good enough to fall in. Outside, Walker with the 3. He's feeling tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Very much so. 51-12. Makes up for that poor shooting that occurred on Tuesday. I like a gentleman that can rebound and to have a good game. Across the board with every Cardinal. We are definitely shooting. What are they going to call here? A block foul on number 30. Yep, 3-0. Not 3-3, so that's good. Still Jonesboro ball. That's second team foul of the second half for Riverdale. The second on number 30. did not do my due diligence and get a roster. I was working on some graphics that, hey, didn't even play out the way I wanted them to begin with anyways. And away we go. Deep three. And everybody's getting in the three-point world. Bryce Martin with the three. Number 3 shoots a three, but no good. Walker with rebound. Passes it up to Dakota. Takes it coast to coast. 56-12. Coach Melman calls a timeout. I'm Bo McMichael with Score Sports. We'll be right back. All right, coming out of the timeout here. I always want to thank our sponsors. Thank you for helping out in every form or fashion here at Jonesboro High School. At this point, I feel like Riverdale is just trying to get something started here. And good baby steps right there. First basket of the third quarter for Riverdale. Jonesboro's taking it up. Robinson, number 4, Jared Rogers joins the game. So now I get to test my memory on everybody else. Chris Holland's in the game as well. We got a newbie, number 23, Lewis Manuel. Ooh, taken right away from Robinson. Quinn Thomas with the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Riverdale, that is. 56-14, 3 minutes and some change remaining in the third quarter. Not able to connect on his first free throw. Let's see what happens on the second. Ran into what we call a wall. Going to call a foul. A little confused by that. Maybe you're going to call a walk on that, probably. One thing I've made a concession is my monitor's going to get a little bit bigger for the next game. I need to be able to see some things. I'm a little tired and blind. Out of bounds on Riverdale. Or on Jonesboro, Riverdale ball. I'd like to definitely see what these new youngsters can do here to give the other ones a rest. Air ball, rebound. I thought they were playing, hey, who could throw it the highest and catch the pass. Robinson threw it to Thomas, very high, so I think he was just returning the favor. Jump shot, good. 16-56, 40-point lead here in the remaining 2 minutes of the third quarter. If the score stays as is, we might have a 6-minute fourth. Everybody loves a 6-minute fourth, to be honest with you. Out to Robinson. Not able to connect. Wonder if the new guys will stay out, or is he just giving the starters a rest here? Turnaround jumper, good. 56-18. 90 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Got a little quiet, kept getting some text messages needed to respond to. Sorry about that. Under 1 minute to play here, 56-18. Your Jonesboro Cardinals ahead of Riverdale firmly. Young guys are not able to make baskets here in the latter part of the third quarter. All that momentum that we were gaining from turnovers to shots kind of went cold here. Up, turnover. Robinson over to Thomas. Not able to do it. .11 seconds remaining, a little tie up here, 56-18. Spot up, air ball. Final shot. And a block occurred. All right, that changes that. Third quarter in the books here. 8 minutes are still on the clock. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, fourth quarter is about to start. We are 6 minutes on the clock, so we'll be in an abridged fourth quarter with the score 56-18. I'm Bowman Michael with Score Sports. Glad to have everybody with us here tonight. This is a tape-delayed event mainly because the internet here did not happen the way I wanted it to. Sometimes it just doesn't. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Everybody back in. Looks like we got Walker back in. Air ball by Thomas. Was that Thomas? Number 2 for Jonesboro. Looks like Deshaun's the only one that didn't come back out. Looked like they left in Calvin. Stepped on the marker going the other way. Able to roll it in, another 2 points, 58-18. 40-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Looks like Jonesboro will notch in their first region victory of the season. Spot up 3, great job on number 14. I like the fight through adversity. Let's get some good point totals going on here. It's a good opportunity to work on your offense and your defense and your passing skills. Calvin, good dish. Looked like it was from Walker down to Calvin. Crumbley was able to get 2 points. Everybody's thinking about the 3-ball right now. Good passing. Bryce with the 2. That was really an onslaught of Cardinal play right there. Side of the barn, deep pass to Dakota. They went for the fly slamma-jamma. Did not occur. Thought about it with Bryce. He gives the hands up to Coach Melman. Like, well, you know, it looked good. Another 2 points, 64-21. Good hustle from Bryce. They're going to call a timeout. Riverdale is. Everybody's going to take a little breather here with 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go. I'm Bo McMichael with Score Sports. Glad to have everybody with me on a tape delay world. Thank you again for our sponsors. Yeah, I love that announcement. You ain't got to go, but you got to get out of here. Call your rides, call your rides. Everybody call your rides. Oh, that's good. I'll go that way.
Exit the gymnasium out of the doors where the Jonesboro High School cheerleaders are.
Definitely showing where they're exiting. Looks like everybody's going to be taking a breather. There he is, definitely clearing the bench. We got number 15 in the game. We haven't seen him. I haven't seen number 11. Well, I saw Marcos East last week, so I will say that we have seen him. But he has definitely cleared his bench. Number 22 got in the game, Scandrick. And away we go, 64-21, 3:30 on the clock. Trying to find the pickle barrel at this point. It's supposed to be raining all day tomorrow. I'm not going to get out of my PJs. That's the goal. 23-64. The clock is ticking. Early on, second region play, to be able to actually get your bench involved is great for the Cardinals. Game next Tuesday against Griffin, and then we go over to Stars Mill. An and one opportunity for Jonesboro. I thought it was an and one. I guess I was wrong. That ball did not go in. Go over to Stars Mill on the 11th, which is a Tuesday, and then we play a nice little championship on the 15th. In and out. The good thing is nobody's in the bonus. It has been a fast second half. We came out guns a-blazing. Got some turnovers, got some points, went on about a 10-0 run before they even knew what was hitting them. 2 minutes and 36 seconds remaining, and we want a foul. Go to the line to shoot 2, see what happens. First free throw is no good. This is a tape delay event. Thank you all for joining in and spending time with us tonight. Always appreciative of that. He makes the next one. It's 24-65 here in the fourth quarter. Clock is ticking away here. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remain. Do appreciate the ball movement. Makes the clock just tick away a little bit. What they going to call here? Spot foul. Riverdale's basketball going the other way. About the same outcome with the Lady Cardinals as well. They were able to take care of business here tonight. Good give and go right there. I like the bounce pass. Shows that they're working on that in practice as well. Deep three, number 4, and he's able to drain it for Riverdale. Great job. Trying to look for something, unsuccessful across the board. Deep three, rebound, Riverdale. Dishes it way out. Hey, they're able to kick it back out, pushed it. I like it. And called a foul. A minute 3 remains here in the ball game. Free throw is no good. Riverdale has definitely hurt themselves tonight, not being very successful on the free throw line. Had the opportunity to get some points. Has not been on their plus side. Is able to make the next one. 50% from the line right now. Under 1 minute to play. We'll see you Tuesday night against Griffin. Once again, glad to have everybody with us here tonight. He tried to do a breakdown and step back 3. And everybody was a little excited about to see that. Well, enjoyed calling the game. Thank you all for tuning in later. We'll do better with our internet connections. Try to come up with better solutions. "23 seconds is all in the books at this point. We're just hoping to get through stuff. Quick 2 points makes it 67-30. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the weekend. Jonesboro improves their record to 2-3 overall, 1-1 in the region. I'm Bo McMichael, Score Sports. Take care.